Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This game, of course, being brought to you from one of the most recognisable grounds in the British Isles. It is, of course, Ibrox. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launchpad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
The action has already started. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now surely in with the challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of... He's gone direct. Decent hit from there. Long ball, but not especially accurate. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Crosses in a low one. Has a hit! Goal! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
What a throw in. Fires from distance. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application. And
no question, that's a foul. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Going through. cut out in the nick of time. This has gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Now the cross. Great leap! Who will be livid with himself?
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
It's a brilliant interception. Forward checking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Speculative strike. Has he picked him out? Hits one! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Massive leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Hoists it forward, well positioned to make that interception. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Either side really getting hold of the... Has a hit! And we hit half-time, so there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but Madrid still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking, no one's afraid to have a go.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Looking to break out here. He's put it on the right now. What's on? He's tried one. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Time for a change in personnel. Gets good distance on it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Could move up a gear here. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Cuts it out.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Timely intervention. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Goes for the cross. Can he deliver? And shoots! It's off target and by quite a way. And there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? A real chance to break. A heavy challenge. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And it's played forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Goes for goal! That is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage. Belts one! There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Goes to finish!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And that's that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin